is to make all men.
Okay, so we just revealed a new strategic resource, Niter, I guess it is, Niter. I'm not really sure exactly how to say that. Doesn't look like we have any, which is pretty typical. I've been getting, I don't think I've been very unlucky on strategic resources. I think strategic resources are relatively rare, so we don't have any of that, which is too bad. I still have silver to get online, and I still have this other silk to get online. I'd like to do both of those soon. We have a promotion. This is the apostle we just finished. I don't know if an apostle with one charge can evangelize. No. Or evangelize. No, it must have two religious charges. So let's take a look at this one. The promotion available. I don't really care about either of these. Translator, triple strength versus other civs, and indulgence of the indulgence vendors, 100 gold for new conversions. I would like that, but I'd rather enhance. So let's go ahead and take that promotion. Take the enhancer rather. Okay, and I need to build extra traders now. Every time you build a commercial hub, of which we've just finished 2, you get an extra trade route, and that's going to be a really big deal in a minute. So let's build another market. 2 markets triggers a bonus. Unfortunately, we're about to finish medieval fairs. Building 2 markets builds me guilds. I guess I will go just fairs into exploration. I want that policy choice. Unit available for promotion. That's the apostle. Trade route available. Choose belief. Alright, so these are the only beliefs. I guess I don't know why it limits these so hard. I guess we have to have a religious building because we can't have 2 of another one. I don't want religious art. I don't really care about missionaries and apostles +1 spread. I guess that would be really good if I had done that earlier, perhaps. Could take food, but food seems kind of weak here. I feel like if I was going to take moss, I should have done that already. Because I bet you Holy Order and Moss combos pretty well, and my Faith Return's pretty weak. I'm going to take food. Okay. Yes, Matter. This does mean you can build 1 extra trade route per city you have if you build a commerce hub. Remember I was telling you there's all these bonuses going wide, and there's not a lot of downsides of going wide? This is one of the reasons why that's true. The other reason why it's true is if you look at our library. So I don't think we can build another. I can't show you the library directly because it just tells me I have it, but I can't ever see it. The library is 2 science. It's not 2 science per citizen. It's 2 science. So there's no downside in terms of your science costs don't go up if you settle more cities. Your culture costs don't go up if you settle more cities. And you get access to a number of buildings that are just plus X per city, and that's not per population. So what this means is wide is going to be better because you just get more of the bonuses that you like. It's Beyond Earth all over again? Maybe. It's a little bit slower to get trade routes going. But we will show you how powerful the trade routes get in a minute. Alright, so what am I doing with these builders? Anything? Which is which? This is my wounded apostle. Apostles heal by standing next to or on top of holy sites. They just have to spend a turn there and they'll heal to full. Otherwise, I keep apostles around to fight their religion as they move around this area. And also builders are a bit of a problem. Like, you have to build a lot of builders when you go wide. Well, I know what I can do with that builder. I can go put on the silver. That'd be good.
There are very honest people.
All right.
Who do not think that they have had a bargain unless they have cheated a merchant.
None of these are worth it for me quite yet. We'll look at policies, but I'm liking the culture from specialty districts. I'm liking the production in all cities. Eventually, I will drop urban planning, and I'll probably turn it over to something like 2 housing in all cities with 3 specialty districts or something. But right now, most of my cities don't have 3 specialty districts. They're mostly sitting on 2. All right. We're gonna buy this tile. As I said, borders never expand anywhere useful at any sort of reasonable pace. So, welcome to the new meta of purchasing all your tiles all the time. And I'm just trying to decide if I want to improve this tile or not. Another mine in here is probably good. It can be shared, this mine too, so we can give it to the other city. And this city's going to be good. It just needs a little bit more growth. Astia needs housing. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to finish this market to trigger the quest. And once we finish the market, we're going to build the rest of the bath to get the housing again. Oh, thanks, Spriggan. Alright. Oh, did we just get beat to Petra? Damn. Disappointment. We got beat to Petra, boys. Oh well. So now this city is complete garbage. We settled it for luxury anyways, but it was fairly complete garbage before. And now it's definitely complete garbage. Oh look, we wouldn't have been able to build our aqueduct if we had done that anyways. So it's okay. Is there an anchor watt tile purchase equivalent? Not that I've found. No Petra. Sad days. So now we have all these useless fucking desert hills that will never do anything for us. Alright. Put a back district so we can grow. We need to manage some tiles in here too. We need to keep growing. It doesn't tell me which tiles are worked in another city either, which are it's kind of annoying. I want to keep growing. Alright, what else do we have going? We need a trader. Don't need that market. We haven't have a bath in here yet. 6 of 8 in housing. We need a bath. So let's finish that up. I find that's been really helpful for me to place the baths ahead of time, so I don't accidentally end up using the tiles for something else. There's a lot of really weird tile restrictions on some of the wonders and things like that, so it can be quite painful if you don't do things like that, because you might sometimes end up placing stuff that's not there. What is this? Oh right, that's the... I don't know what religion that's from. Gurdwara? This is the religious building we took though. So religious buildings can be purchased or hard built, depending on what you want to do with them. And I don't want to do either right now because I want to get my traders out. But we're gonna send this. We're gonna send this to Kume. Let that city grow. This city's gonna be better than my other cities. Put another mine here. There was a mine improvement if you look, so now mines are 4 as opposed to 3 on the hills. So we're gonna focus our trade routes in one city to help it grow and help it produce, and use that to build most of our better wonders if we can. So we're gonna send this trade route to Rome. Is 3 food and 3 hammers. That seems pretty reasonable. We now have 4 available trade routes. The city needs its bath. Hate the graphics on this map. Yeah, I got used to them after a while, Reoder. I hear you. They're a little off-putting in some ways too. I agree. Alright, success of my commercial districts has spurred the growth of trade guilds. That's because I built 2 markets. We're about to hit our next, not religion, next government. 6 turns away. We lost status. We need to get that back as soon as we can. How's this city doing? 4 of 8. Has its industrial zone. It's not big enough to build another population. See this restriction? Population 7 or better for the next one. So we will build that bath. What did we lose it with? We lost Geneva again. It's annoying. What does Geneva want quest-wise? Is there any way I can get them back? Because I kind of want that 15% boost. Where are they? Construct the Theater Square District. I might have to do that in my cap in a minute, just to get that quest done. Alright, let's get our mine online. That was the last charge on that builder, I believe. I think we're out of builders now, or just about.
Don't judge. The whole palace
Both.
complex is
So
built along
the question
central
is,
axis,
oh, we just
the
finished
axis
Forbidden
of the
Palace.
world.
Awesome.
Everything in the 4 directions suspend from this central point, represented by these palaces.
So there's a couple of
Don't
reasons why
judge
you're
someone
seeing
until you've stood it.
stop. There's a couple of reasons why you're seeing problems with how slow these cities are. We have very low lands. We almost have no mix of production and growth in our lands. Like what we really want to see is grassland hills, things like horses, things like that, right? But we don't have a lot of that. Our lands are pretty bad. That's the first reason. Second thing is this is standard speed. So a lot of times if you're watching quick speed, that's part of it. And the third is that, yeah, it does feel like cities develop slower. So I think all 3 things are probably true. Districts are very expensive as a whole, and they're quite good once they get going, but compared to how cheap military are, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. This is again why I want to play against Deity or play against other players. Is I think that that's gonna be fairly interesting to look at. So you like the Wonder video? All right, well we'll consider doing that. So we did finish that Wonder, and that Wonder is really cool. Also we have another trade route. I think Ravenna needs some food, so we're going to move it to Ravenna and let it send out a trade route. This city is going to go ahead and build me something. What was I going to build? Oh, right, theater district. We don't have an entertainment complex yet, huh? Oh, entertainment complex. I don't really care about that so much. Commerce hub I do care about. But let's build the theater district for that bonus. And we could put it here or there. Both are fine. We'll put it there. I'm just doing that for the one envoy with that 15% science state that I prefer. This city needs to... Oh, we have more technologies to tech for. Oh, we're going to trigger that Eureka bonus in a second because, although it won't let me do it, our government just got an extra wildcard slot. Oh, it's 5 of 6. We're not quite to 6 of 6. I guess we'll get that in 5 turns. So we want to wait because we will get a bonus for this in a moment. How close are we to our great scientists? I'm getting blocked by Eureka stuff. Engineers coming out again really soon because we're making a ton of engineer points. Scientists is still not that close yet. Science win is fairly slow this at the moment, so I don't really know that I want to do that. I wanted to get the boost for this, but there's nothing I could kill with my spearmen. I guess I could tech for banking. I need to tech like 2 turns into this and like 2 turns into this, so maybe we'll do it in the other way, order. Alright. So we could build a couple more. I want to take a look at some other wonders though. What did Big Ben require? Has some weird adjacency things. Requires adjacency commerce hub must be adjacent to a river. So I could put it there. Adjacent to a river, Big Ben must be adjacent to a river. So if I built commerce hub there, I could build Big Ben there. Or I could build it over this way somewhere. But we are going to screw ourselves a little bit with the commerce hub in Big Ben if we wanted to do that. But that's another policy slot and it's really good. It's probably the only other wonder I massively care about. Depends how much I care about the gold adjacency bonus. Yeah, so like putting it here would be nice, but if I do that, there's no I could build it on top of this. Is it flatland at Big Ben? Did it say? Just says adjacent to a river. It doesn't say it has to be on a... doesn't say it can't be on a hill. Alright. So let's do that. We'll put it here. We'll build it there later. Commerce district there. Production-wise in this city, let's grab its market going. And we did focus production first, so the rest of the city should be taking off a little bit soon. I'm going to get these commerce hubs up as much as I possibly can because it's just better for us. I might have to buy another tile here. I want to place it like just on flat desert. Could place it over here, but I'd like to get the adjacency bonus for the production on this city. Can I actually afford to buy a tile? Next turn I can. So if we can wait 1 turn, we can do it. Sure. Do I care what we build next? Depends what you guys want to see. You guys want to see science? You want to see tourism win? Doesn't really matter. We don't have... Science is longer and takes more production, so perhaps we'll do tourism. If we're going to do tourism, we should start grabbing theater districts. We have a lot of junky tiles now that we can build these on, so we can build them both. Let's put it here. Science, tourism, yeah. Okay, here's the extra policy. Because we built the Forbidden City, it gives us +1 wildcard policy. We could start on writers if we're going to do tourism. Let's do tourism. Tourism's a little wonky still. I don't fully understand it. I'll explain the parts I don't understand a little bit later when we start going for that. I'm going to keep my production in all cities because it's still useful. None of the adjacency stuff is very useful yet, and we're not running out of housing. Those are the really big benefits that we're going to get from economic policies as we get going. A-bomb is a riot. The problem is I don't want to fight the Prince AI. It's just not very interesting. I mean, maybe we could build an A-bomb at some point just to see what it's like. Alright. So I can get 3 food and 3 production from running a trade route to Rome in here, which I really need. Internal trade routes super strong. Spain gets a boost to internal trade routes too. I feel like they could be good with that, but it's just a little bit slow to get going because you got to get those commerce hubs up. All right, so this city, again, like look, we have all of our buildings built. We have all of our. We don't need any military because the AI is terrible at that. So what are we going to build? We're going to build more districts. So we're going to build a theater district. We can build it over there, that's fine. Alright, starting to get theater districts up then. Are there ideologies? No, there aren't ideologies. The last round of governments are all kind of like that. So castles, we need to take off castle tech, go back to education. Production-wise, the city has just finished its bath, I believe. Build another trader. And looking good. 6 cities a little bit slow for this. We'll see. Too late to settle? We could settle again, but where are we going to settle? We really have garbagey land. Like, it's really bad. Fair, I mean, the best city by far is this city. And it's because it has some hills, which nothing else does. Alright, I don't have much gold. Oh, I was going to switch over here, wasn't I? And build that hub first. Let's get the commercial hub up first. We have a great person to claim. Let's change production first. I want to get... Oh, I don't have enough... don't have enough pop. We have to get to pop 7 for this. What are we actually doing citizen-wise in here? We just don't have a lot of food in this city. We desperately need to get another set of improvements in there. Where's the builder? I know I have one. Come down here and improve the hills in there. We might need some farms in that area. Claim great person. What do we get? This is our engineer. We can rush a wonder. We'll take it. We got an inspiration for having a bunch of great people. I could rush his wonder? Seriously? What is he building? Huh, he's building a wonder over there and I could rush it. Didn't know that. I don't think there's any wonders I want right now that I have available. There isn't. Alright, how long on our scientists? Is that ever going to happen? Slowly. Eventually. I don't think in time to finish education. So let's go into education, into banking. The other thing I kind of would like is just... I don't need education for this, huh? Oh, I do need education for this. Alright, let's go into mass production, into industrialization to get factories out and get Ruhr Valley. Ruhr Valley is really good. What is there? That's the other question, is what are the requirements on Ruhr Valley? I think it required something weird too. Adjacent to a river. So we got to save this tile as well. Didn't say it had to be adjacent to our center, right? Adjacency, industrial zone must be adjacent to a river. So we actually just fucked ourselves a little bit. Does it say anything about a hill? We have to take both of these tiles to build those. One more time, I promise. I promise. I just want to figure this out before we destroy the rest of it. Doesn't say it has to be flat. Okay. Some of them require flat. Alright, city-state complete. You completed a quest for the Kabul city-state and retrieved envoy. Cool. I'd like to get more envoys. We have engineer. I'm going to hold this engineer for a while because I will be building more cities and I'll take the boost then.
You tread on dangerous waters in the face of England and her loyal colonies.
Do we know why? Slideshow Elizabeth? Or is it Victoria? Might be Victoria. I don't actually know. Okay, they just produced an apostle over here. We need to gloriously combat that.
The day we stop exploring.
Exploration, still not there yet, huh? We lost our +1 production. That's no longer available anymore. Let's take... I could do with another round of builders. I could start doing with adjacency bonuses. Campus district, theater district adjacency bonuses, all would be fine. Let's go another round of builders before we switch over. Where is it? Come on, builder policy. There it is. Yeah. What's the resource west of Rhone on the coast? Yes, that is Niter, the strategic resource. We can't do anything with it right now. Civic-wise, what are we teching? We should be teching... Oh, no. Fuck me. Did I really just do that? Oh, thank God. Alright. We're switching over to this new government. This government is the Merchant Republic. Gives you +2 trade routes and 15% discount on gold purchases. Mostly I just like it though because it has 2 of the these 2 wildcard policies and 2 economic policies, which means you can really start stacking up the economic policies. In my opinion, at least for this difficulty versus AI instead of humans, I find that the economic bonuses to be the best bonuses. So let's go ahead and sign our policies. We're going to take +1 amenity for cities with a garrisoned unit, because it's the only SimCity policy in here available, besides the one that gives me bonuses towards building encampments. Encampments are basically the military district, but I don't need military districts here. We get one more wildcard policy here. I don't really care about this too much. We could take housing with the cities. It doesn't sound that great. We take gold from all trade routes. I do kind of need gold. That might not be too bad. We're going to be running about 10 trade routes shortly. So we'll run that for the moment. All right. And we now have 2 more trade routes available, bringing our total to 6. Civic tree, we have that was exploration gets you Merchant Republic. We have guilds teched already, so we'll head for that, and then we're gonna grab diplomatic service, because I'm never gonna form an alliance with another player, because I have not been caring too much about diplomacy at all. We need traders and builders, in no particular order on that. I'd kind of say that's not true. We need builders first, then traders. The traders are better to get them done with. This trade route, you can see it says Setia to wherever. That means we know where it's out of. We need food in this city, so we're going to send it to Rome. We'll hold on to our great engineer and continue on there. So tourism is going to basically be a large part of function of the number of theater squares you can get up. Just like science is a function of the number of campus squares things you can get up. Let's grab the market. We need gold. Gold's up to 47 per turn, which is good. This worker's going to go there. I know I want it south as well, but one thing at a time. We'll build another trader here. The city still needs to grow. It needs to grow to pop 7 before I can build another one of these districts. So I'm going to keep sending out trade routes from this city, even though I don't particularly like this city. I was really hoping for another food one. Not so good. Were there any city-states that needed a trade route? Laventa, I don't think it's close though. Laventa and Lisbon. Lisbon's very far away. Where's Laventa? Also very far away. So no, we have no trade routes that are actually going to help us. Let's go ahead and move this trade route somewhere to one of our weaker cities then, perhaps Ostia. Try to get some decent benefits. Alright, this apostle can just sleep. Alright. What is Toronto giving me? A shit ton of production. It gives me production. It gives each of my cities 4 production towards buildings, districts, or wonders. As long as I have an industrial complex in that city, which I have lots of. Alright, Rome, 5 food, 3 hammers, sounds good. Amphitheater in Rome, could build this religious building, or I could purchase it. I'm going to want a fair amount of faith if I'm going to be doing this. So there's going to be a reason to build all the districts, because faith and culture is what's going to get me the tourism win. Wine near Ravenna will soon be taken by who now? Soon be taken by Geneva? I don't think so. It's 4 tiles out. Oh, you mean this one? Yeah, that's a good one to buy too. Alright. Let's grab it. Where's the builder? Alright. This city has everything else so far. We don't need entertainment complex. Entertainment complexes is about extra amenities, and we have a shit ton of amenities already because we have 1 billion luxuries for the number of cities we've settled. The other thing that would be useful would be a holy site. Start getting some faith production to deal with, to actually get what I need for the rest of it. Now I need this tile, right? Or do I need this tile? So we already decided this is going to be our next one. This is going to be Big Ben, and that's going to be Ruhr Valley, right? Those are the 2 wonders we're going to build there. So what do we need this tile for? Well, we also need a theater square and a holy site. Let's get theater square next, I guess. Alright. Okay, amphitheaters give us culture, a citizen slot to work that for, and great writer and great work of writing slots. That will help, so we can start on those. I do need the rest of my trade routes. I'm not sure when I'm going to get them though. I guess Ravina is going to keep doing it because it's too small to do anything else. Use the tile mark on the top of the minimap so I don't forget. Maybe. Knowledge of banking has been boosted.
Go around arresting the Thieves Guild. I mean,
Get merchant points. Commercial hub district adjacency bonuses and industrial zone district adjacency bonuses. Really wish we were, and I can get Chitzen, which is the one I really wish we were at Germany right now. So, thing is, where are my industrial zones? They're kind of hard to spot. They're these things, right? So I'd get +1. I mean, there are some hammers to be had by that policy. The question is it worth what we're already giving up? What we already have? It's probably no more than maybe at max 2 to 3 production per city, but that's quite a lot across the empire. So I don't know. Culture from specialty districts and newly trained builders gain actions. We have a builder next turn. I wish that had finished 1 turn earlier. Is there any way I can make this sooner? I could text something silly that I don't care about. Like this one. Alright, we'll wait for now. We'll change it over after. Okay. Is there no way to enable icons that... No, I don't have any other icon options. There might be like a district option here. Appeal, settler, government, political. I don't know what political is. What's the difference between government and political? Don't know. Religion, continents. None of those are that useful. I could map pin, huh? Let's add it. I've never added a pin. We could try it. So what is this? We're gonna... And the other one was there, right? Alright. Map pins. Cool. Neat. So in no particular order, we need to get out trade routes, the rest of our theater districts, and some holy sites. We need holy sites so we can start generating faith so we can purchase naturalists in the late game for tourism. And we will settle some more cities in the very late game for tourism too. And the wonders that I care about then are Big Ben, Ruhr Valley, and I care about Eiffel Tower is the other one I really care about. Okay, so we have improvements to make. Let's go make them, starting here. Production in this city is another trader. 6 pop, we're getting there, which is good. We can run to Sechia to keep growth in this city, which is necessary. Which city is this? The city doesn't have its theater district up yet. We should do that when we can. Where are the bonuses? Where are our districts that are up? Over on this side of the river. It'd be nice to get another one right there. Can I purchase the tile? Probably. Alright, go theater district. Let's improve this wine. We'll probably trade wine off now. So do we have 3 or 2? We have 2. No. I only have 2 wine, I guess. I thought I had more. That's just keeping our people static, which is going to be growth and production, which is good because our cities kind of suck, which means it's going to be painful to get anything accomplished. I do have 3 gypsum. Did I not have 3 gypsum there? We could look for someone who has good relationships. We have good relationships with Greece over there. Let's go see if he wants gypsum. $14 gold and 6 gold per turn. It's not that good a deal. But okay. Take the gold. Okay. We're going to have a lot of Civ 6 to play in the next few weeks, guys. So if you're interested in other settings and you can think of particularly fun settings, like I would like to try around this. I'd like to try Pangea with the continent bonus stuff, right? Because I pretty much ignored continent bonus because I wasn't really thinking that continents would be this small. And if you look at these continents here, this is one continent, this big white one over here. this is a continent right here, and this is a continent. This means for the sake of founding a new city on a different continent, this city would count as having done that, which means we could have been getting continent bonus from that stuff. And I haven't played around with that at all. That sounds like kind of fun. All right. Going tourism.